The processes of your Lordship's House are enclosed in layers of impenetrable language, punctuated by archaic ritual, and layered in complex paperwork that can confuse even the veterans among us. And I've recently, for International Women's Day, been extorting the young people of Britain, particularly young girls, to watch the House of Lords with some trepidation, because it's not easy to understand if you just switch on Lords TV. But I think many noble lords will have noticed the great increase in our piles of letters, in our emails, in our inboxes, that the House of Lords is, and this is responding particularly to the comment of the noble lady Baroness Fox, a place where democracy is being defended. And that's something several noble lords have said, oh, well, we don't have to worry about this government having the power of control over the Electoral Commission. It's some other putative government we're concerned about. Well, when I look at the Police Bill, the Judicial Review Bill, the Nationality and Borders View and many others, and I look at my postbag of people saying we are concerned about that, I know that the public is asking us to represent them. And we have to worry about this government as well as any potential future government. And just as a further piece of evidence for that, noble lords a week or so back may have seen parked outside Millbank House, where many of us have offices, deliberately parked in that spot, the Democracy Defence Coalition giant van and billboard. That's an organisation representing hundreds of thousands of people who were concerned about this bill, and particularly the top line in their list was concern about the independence of the Electoral Commission, which is what this amendment is seeking to address, particularly 4A. But I do have to say, coming to the very detail of this, that I entirely understand the impulse from the noble lady Baroness Meacher, the desire to try and put some controls on this, some limits on this. But I think the only way forward really is to get these clauses out of the bill. And more than that, I'd agree with the noble Lord Fawkes and others in saying that this bill now is an absolute mess that's come before us. As others have said, the number of government amendments makes that very clear. We absolutely must not be proceeding with this bill as an absolute minimum at the moment.